insurance. Honorable Speaker, Bungoma is well endowed with rain. How I wish that if we are talking about insuring agriculture, we should be talking about maybe animals or other issues as opposed to crops like maize. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to love the committee for dropping that. And going forward, Honorable Speaker, I want to believe that the CCM and the entire executive should think of ways to improve the lives of the people of Bungoma. In agriculture, for example, the CCM in charge of that department, plus the entire cabinet executive, should be thinking on how to improve the food security widely. We should be talking about issues like uplifting the farmers and encouraging those who can diversify crops. For example, we have sugarcane. Not only sugarcane and maize, beans, and those others, Honorable Speaker. And as we understand, food prices are at the highest level ever since we attained independence. Honorable Speaker, when you look at the budget, we realize that going forward, we need an executive that is active to ensure that we are moving towards a secure county in terms of food. Honorable Speaker, when we talk of diversification, I want to believe that going forward again, Honorable Speaker, we are not going to talk about just helping those people who are vulnerable, that we are going to give farm inputs to those people who are not able to maybe acquire a bag of fertilizer and 10 kilos of planting seed. But Honorable Speaker, how I wish that the county can be thinking outside the box and also going forward to introduce subsidies that you can have even fertilizer reduced at a cost like 1,500 so that people can buy and there can be many of them, the same address the production. Not only that, Honorable Speaker, we have this county is endowed with fertile lands. I was watching and listening to this issue of oils, edible oils, and the Honorable Furia, who is a CS, has been having some issues. What about this county going forward to introduce crops like sunflower, where we can even grow sunflower and produce oils which can be something that can add revenue to the coffers of this county? Honorable Speaker, we have to look at agriculture as a tool, not only for peasant people who can put food on the table, but also as an avenue to create agribusiness for our people. It can be an alternative where our people will not even, Honorable Speaker, will not be talking about this issue of bursaries and scholarships. Because scholarships, when you look at the amount of money having appropriated towards scholarships and bursaries, if our people were able enough doing something to earn some money, the money is colossal that can go towards creating things like industry. When we talk of industrialization, I look here and honorable members, industrialization, I have just checked, and the department has been allocated 200 million. Yes. 200 million. And yet want to be at the same level with Makueni, want to be at the same level with other counties that are doing agribusiness, processing, mangoes, processing, very many other things. We cannot. Honorable Speaker, there are very many issues in there, but because of time, I want to talk about health. Honorable Speaker, health. Sometimes we look at health and we see structures and buildings. The government should know that we cannot talk about health when we have not addressed the issues of primary health care. We need facilitation so that those dispensaries at the village levels are equipped with personnel, and also non-farms and pharmaceuticals are equipped so that honorable members, And Honorable Speaker, we can address the issue of being sustainable to have a healthy people in Bungoma. So, I want to allow the committee by saying that let us encourage, let us be discussing, we have to discuss this issue, that going forward, the county government must address the issue of staffing. It must address the issues of provision for drugs and those other items in our facilities, starting with those ones at the village levels, the discount. On education, Honorable Speaker, we ran away from the devolved functions. And I want to agree, Honorable Speaker, and I know I'm rattling very many. When we educate our sons and daughters and they earn degrees, it's not an avenue for them to get employed. We have very many students who have scored A's, they are not employed. We have very many who have even graduated with medicine, engineering, and they are still tamaki. Honorable members, I don't know where I come from, maybe that's what I'm seeing. Where you come from, you don't have engineers who are tamaki. So, Honorable Speaker, as a county, there was a reason, and I want to say this, there was a reason why the government of Kenya, through the Constitution of 2010, felt that it was important to devolve some functions and others to be left at the national level. There was a reason. And honorable members, not until and when we as leaders, we shall be pragmatic, brave enough to address issues the way they should be, and also educate and do civic education to our people, we shall remain behind. Honorable Speaker, I want to pray that there will be a day that our vocational training centers will be equipped and we shall have enough personnel, we shall have enough equipment, because a child who comes from the vocational training center is empowering himself or herself and will be ready for the market to do some work to feed his family or support their family, as opposed to other issues that we may focus on. We are looking at the closed door one and forgetting to see 6 open windows. Honorable Speaker, on the issue of youth and sports, again, honorable members, I can identify another challenge when we have instruments, when we have facilities. I'm not seeing anything on the high altitude, which is in Kaptama, in Mount Elgon. That is a facility that can nurture not only people of Mount Elgon, it will nurture people of Bungoma, it will nurture people of Kenya. It will be the only facility that is owned by the government as opposed to those others that are in capture. Those are private facilities. And Honorable Speaker, that's when we can now identify the talents of our young boys and girls. Honorable Speaker, on the issue of roads, I'm finishing with, this is the second last one that I finish. I want to thank the committee that I come from a constituency called Matopeni constituency, Tongaren. And
which constituency?
Tongaren is called Matopeni.
It's not known in our IBC.
I will withdraw on Spika.
Proceed.
It was because I want to appreciate that we have 140 million towards improvement of that Brigadier Municipal Road. In the past, money has been appropriated by this house, but then the executive, in a witty way, they funded the same money. This time around, I want to pray that the money made for that road should be ring-fenced so that it goes to the function that it was purposed for by the committee and this house. And I also want to allow the committee, Honorable Speaker, this issue of paying penalties courtesy of the dual carriage can be a business for some people. It can be business for some people who think we should not complete this road so that the contractor can be demanding penalties and they go to the contractor and share the penalties with him. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to allow the committee that we saw it wise that we move faster and complete paying for that road so that we avoid the issue of penalties. Congratulations to the Budget Committee.